and welcome to Reactive Terrain, a very stormy Reactive Terrain. I've already been to work this morning, which is why we're just getting going.
It was his turn to get called in.
To get emergency called in.
Either him or me.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's, I don't know, hopefully you won't be able to pick up too much of the wind and the rain. You might get the clattering of barn doors as the wind shakes trying to come in. But yes. But in this episode, I've got something a little different that he knows nothing about. Yes. I spent the best part of last night with finger cramp. Yeah, these things are really tough. And they're pocket size.
Huh? I don't like the sound of that.
So today we are going to see how well an Orlandoo does on the course.
That's tiny.
Yeah, and if you think the Ninja Goat and the Goat Father are compact, which are the products we do, this thing is ridiculous. Now, I have to say, I bought these secondhand, so I was just running with what I had. I'm watching a few videos. There are definitely some electronics you can buy to make this a lot easier.
And
the other thing is that the smallest battery I had is almost as big as the vehicle.
I was going to say.
So it took me a while. I did have a smaller battery, but I didn't have any way of charging it. So,
I mean, look,
yeah,
it's half the size.
Yeah, I mean, there are, but it does work. And
you're going to okay.
Yeah, and it does fit literally nicely in the top.
So
which
that's the driver.
Is going to make it quite top heavy around the course. These are really cool, but with big fat builder hands, they're super fiddly. Not overly complicated. Underneath, you got some nice 4-link steel bars as well, I think. I don't have the most amount of up and down travel on the back because when I decased the receiver, I had nowhere else to put it, so it does slightly foul on the drive shaft a little bit. We'll see if that causes a little bit of problems later. I don't know. Don't have the lights in this one either. I think the other one maybe has the lights in it. Other than that,
there's not a lot to it.
There's not much else to it. I just wanted to see how a 132 went around the course.
I don't know.
Well, let's find out because I think it's going to look absolutely brilliant. I got to do some wire management.
Most of our big stuff or small only goes on the flat.
Yeah. This world's going to be enormous for it.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some wire management done. Let's get this battery strapped in and let's fire it up.
Yeah.
See how it goes. We're going to need a boat to get home at this rate. It's raining. Look at this little little baby.
That's as big as the car, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what is that? I mean, it's almost as big as my thumb.
Do you know what? I'm just looking at this. The detail, you've got screws in the panels.
You have to screw those in.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's your job.
Okay. These things are kit form, so you have to
sorry about the weight.
Really, they definitely try your patience. Like I say, I had to cram some slightly large electronics into it. But listen, it's so quiet, like crazy quiet. I mean, it's nippy. It's a nippy little thing.
Maybe it looks nippy because we've got it scaled on.
Maybe.
Stuff, but
maybe.
Yeah, it does go quite well.
It's definitely got a bit of punch to it. All right, well, let's see how it tackles the terrain and how cool it looks.
I'm doing a video about here, but at this, I'm gonna have to go right in. This thing is dinky. Looks cool though. Not the most amount of throttle control, I have to say, but I didn't expect too much from the stock. Oh, it's going to roll over a lot because it's that battery's high.
It is very high.
Yeah, I've seen people they got like a little 2-man crew in this, like 2 heads and a little panel and everything. Oh, it's getting towed up. Oh. Oh!
It made it up there though.
It did,
I
yeah.
mean,
It bounced off it.
it bounced up. Yeah, it won't now because you.
Oh! Yeah, it's definitely got a bit of
You know, even 124 trouble.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trouble on
oh,
this,
absolutely,
so-
yeah, yeah. Oh, it's so
Oh.
it's so rapid. It just goes. Maybe that's why it's. Oh, oh I lost the. Oh no, Searing's back. At a moment then. Bonk.
Can't keep up with a little nippy thing. Jesus. Oh! Lucky we didn't have the water on.
It looks like it's waterproof anyway, to an extent.
It's like a little spider. Oh. Definitely a nippy. Oh, not quite. Oh, see the.
Yeah.
Oh, we're right over.
Kind of goes
Get-
and then
get a bit of throttle
yeah,
and
and then
goes.
goes. Yeah.
Don't get throttle, don't go. It's getting used to the steering as well.
Yeah, it's not very responsive.
It's either one or nothing.
Yeah.
Can't even get to go slow.
I can only go that way.
You can try and let off.
Yeah. Rock bouncer.
That's what it is, though. It's just go wherever it wants to go.
You got steering?
Yeah, you've got a little bit. And when you give it full throttle, when you give it. Oh! it's that throttle control.
It's terrible, isn't it? Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
What happened there?
You broke it. Uh-oh. G-Dog's done it again. Fixed it. It's quite a nice feature. It's just on like little poppers. I mean, it needs to be when you're falling like that. I mean, that's a big fall for this little thing.
Yeah, that is.
Look, let's get some perception of how small this is compared to Reactive Terrain. I'm going to put it just here at the beginning of the pinch. And we're going to go all the way down to the back end of Miner's Mound. Anybody see it yet? Oh, there's a rock there. Oh, I go up because I've lost it. Ground. Right, I am now at the back of the pinch, and there's a tiny little blue dot right where G-Dog is. Well, and it is the electronics, I know. We don't have busting lot of throttle control. It's kind of all or nothing, and this thing is like a little nippy rat. It just disappears.
It's ready, steady.
Yeah, it's just rapid. And it's, you know, it's got a tiny little servo in there, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Obviously, you know, haven't got the best setup on it. It's very top heavy, so it does flip over quite a lot.
I mean, look, compared to the cameraman.
Yeah, look, it's like a little dune buggy, kind of kids buggy thing.
Yeah, if he was 5.
Well, you know, maybe they got kids. Maybe it's like a little. Yeah, I mean, imagine like with the 1/10 guys, you could put one of these and it look like one of those Baja 1/5s in the back of your truck. But yeah, it's got similar wheel function as the. I think they're like on a spindle rather than a hex. Same size wheels as the 128 drifters, like the Mini Z on roads as well. So, I mean, if you wanted a nice set of steels, then these are aluminium as well. Tyres are pretty cool. They're not glued, or they're partially glued, so they do kind of come off a little bit. But, you know, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. It looks kind of good on the course as well. Just not the best driving experience, but you know, all or nothing is how we go.
Yeah.
You gonna come down this little river? Come down here.
I've got to be out of.
Oh yeah, good control.
For me, that's brilliant. It's when you come up against.
Well, you know, you haven't got a lot of ground clearance, and you're trying to tackle it with your pumpkins straight on.
Bouncer, so
oh well, yeah, I mean,
it should bounce over.
Kind of, you can put quite fast motors in them.
Fast?
Yeah.
I think this is fast enough, don't you? I don't think.
I think you'll get halfway and fall through the gap. Yeah.
Well, there is no control on the way up, down, or any difference.
Until I pull it off.
Oh, come on. Camera's out.
Yeah.
Oh, Lily.
Oh, it just climbs it. Come on. That tonight or later. Yeah, it is. Place and then you can't steer it. I think like anything, I think it'll be, once you kind of got it tuned up, it would be quite good fun, but it definitely struggles with the setup we've got. I suppose it's like everything, you know, you buy it and then you got to spend it again to upgrade it to kind of make it do what you want it to do. I mean, there's a little dirt buggy. I mean, it's quite good. You know, it kind of rips a little bit, but kind of climbing, and then these tyres are kind of jams up. You can see it kind of just cogging in there. I guess that's the. Oh, let's push that servo too far again. That's it.
That is quick.
Rock bouncer style. Bring back.
That's sort of what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a little rock bouncer going up that. It looks really cool. But that's more like that valley.
Yeah.
So that's what you'd have to do for 132, that scale.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's quite smooth, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's probably what you want.
There?
I think I'm just having that.
You're choking on your own saliva.
Yeah.
Senior moment.
Yeah.
Let's put us here.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we are. I got a circle and a light. It looks like a light bulb.
It does look like a light bulb.
Here, anyway. Right. It's just quick.
It is very quick.
Non-responsive.
Yeah.
And looks great on the course, but the course wasn't designed for.
No, there's definitely some areas it's good for. It's half its problem is no, it's me. I think the biggest problem I got is that it's either all or nothing, which does make it really kind of difficult to control.
It's just thinky, isn't it?
The servo isn't great.
Yeah, no, I mean that's.
And it keeps locking up when you're trying to get into hard areas. The battery I've used is enormous. Overall,
Everything,
everything's
against this poor little thing.
I think it would need some, definitely a different type of electronics. I don't know. Like I say, I bought this second hand, so, I don't know what type of, whether these are what comes with them or whether this is something that's been purchased with them. I mean, it's quite small. I did have to decase the receiver because I was struggling to get everything and that battery in it. So I did decase the receiver.
Yeah.
I think, like everything, I think if you put a little bit of money in it, and I think it would be all right on here. I think if I got a bit more responsibility with, more response with the controller and the motor, then that would definitely help because.
Do the tyres have foam in them?
No.
Okay, so
yeah, there's no foam in the tyres.
It's pretty good.
So yeah. I think it's control is the issue. When you're trying to climb things, you need it responsive, not kind of all or nothing.
But apart from that, I mean,
it's great.
It's an awesome little thing. It looks like a spider running around out of course.
It does look like a little spider shuffling around.
Quick.
It's great on the dirt and the dust and the mud track and stuff like that. We found a nice little hill at the base of the mountain, which kind of looks like a rock bouncer hill, and you can get some nice action going up there. And, it does a few little tricks and tips, when it's flicking around. But at the moment, I think I need to kind of find out if I can put slightly better servo on it. And
you have got all sorts going on in there, and there's not travel and not a top weight, so
yeah, it's got nothing going for it.
It's got nothing going for it.
But it looks awesome, and it is really good fun. Like the scale is great fun, and they do a lot of different versions of this. I mean, there are tons of upgrades for these. You could lose yourself for hours on YouTube researching Orlandoo Hunters and the 132 scale side of things. I know they've got some stadium trucks out there. I know there's a lot of different things. There's little Land Rovers I've seen. They are super cool. They are really good fun.
But I struggle doing 124 stuff. There's no way.
Yeah, these are definitely. You need good eyesight. You don't need fingers that clamp up when you're trying to do slow stuff
and dribble all over it when you're trying to do.
Yeah,
the
it was definitely.
If I dropped one of them, I would never. I wouldn't even find the plate, let alone the screw.
No, I know they are super small. So definitely, if you do struggle with 124, you're gonna
don't get one of these,
or get someone else to build it for you.
If you're 12 and upwards to about 35, get one of these.
Yeah. Or find somebody that can do it for you and build it. But even I struggled, to be fair. Yeah. They're not overly complicated, but they are tricky. This one actually had an aluminium skid plate, so it's definitely got a few upgrades on it. It's got kind of metal wheels as well, maybe some brass in it, or a tiny bit of weight on the
Look,
wheels.
that
would
battery
work.
on top doesn't help. It doesn't.
Well, it's nippy. It looks super cool. I love the bounce look to it. That definitely looks really, really good. But Reactive Terrain's just probably a little bit too much.
It's not designed for that.
No, bless it. It had a good go. I think I'm going to revisit it. I think, maybe I'm just going to acquire a few bits for it over the coming months and kind of do a few upgrades on it. And we've seen how it goes down today. It hasn't been overly successful in some of the bigger areas, but maybe with some upgrades, we can get this kind of going around some of the bigger stuff.
Yeah, possibly. But, overall, great little toy, but quick. It is quick.
Oh, it's especially when it's all or nothing. When you've got that type of poke and you're trying to climb something and then suddenly it grips or
stops.
It goes on its own.
But all in all,
Orlandoo Hunter. Orlandoo Hunter.
Let us know in the comments below.
Well, yeah, it's do at the end, so I guess it's Orlandoo Hunter.
Well, that doesn't do a lot.
Not a Reactive Terrain, but a great little thing. Super cool. They do look wicked, and I think I'm going to acquire a few bits and see if we can get this thing looking a lot better and going a lot better. Awesome. Right. If you've got one of these little things and you love them, let us know.
Yeah.
Let me know what I need to do with it.
You'll have a list as long as the toilet.
Well, it saves me doing the research.
All it'll tell you is upgrade everything.
Yeah, they probably will. Throw it in the bin and start again. Start with the handset. I know that's coming.
Yeah.
There is definitely
the
some.
Receivers
Yeah,
definitely coming.
There's some all-in-one, ESC and receivers. So it
Change the battery.
probably will need its own handset, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I actually do have
that
enough
isn't the
parts
handset they come with it.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but I don't know if they come with handsets. This is pin purchased. Anyway,
okay.
I do actually have probably enough parts to build another one as well. So, yeah.
You could have a little competition.
Competition. Well, if you're new to the channel, then welcome to Reactive Terrain. If you're old school and been here for a while, then hello. Yes, we're still going. It's been a bit busy. We're trying to get content as we're going along. Hence this kind of made up video. We're
just jumping this morning. Let's just do it.
It's like we got like a few hours today to get some bits done, and we're going to try and squeeze what we can into it and have a little bit of fun. But yes, it is. It's that time of season. It's how it goes. It's always the same for us.
It is this time of year. Either he gets called into work or I get called into work. Yeah. We never get a chance. Also, very important on this little video, I know it's about the Orlando. 3,000 subscribers. We have finally hit it. Thank you very much to everybody.
It's just crazy.
I mean, that is
3,000 people stare at these two.
Yeah,
I mean, have you got nothing better to do with your life? It's all about G-Dog.
Yeah.
No, but thank you to each and every one of you. It's an incredible journey, and I'm glad you're all here enjoying it with us.
This is the journey,
and hopefully it's just the beginning. I think it will be. I think there's big things to come for Reactive Terrain, but we can't do it without you lot. So you know what you got to do. You got to smash that subscribe button,
hit that like button,
and the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.